Classroom management is largely being able to do conflict management, which largely comes down to seeing each child as their unique potential. Classroom management doesn't have to be based in what we keep away. It can be taken care of by what we nurture. Classroom management means to most professionals that there is an orderliness and a focus and attentiveness and a balance of dynamics in the classroom. Now this benefits not just, of course, the teacher who is directing and leading this group, but it benefits each of the individuals to be able to stay well in the center of their being and then example the types of behaviors. So there's that cycle of classroom management. A well-managed, balanced, dynamic, harmonious, calm, orderly enough classroom is going to influence the experience of each child and help them stay on track, centered, and orderly in order to example the type of behaviors expected of them and therefore give more fuel to good classroom management. When I refer to classroom management is conflict management, that there is not the wrestling of wills, one set up to be against the other, any kind of power struggle or power dynamic. What we want to do in conflict management is avoid conflict or be able to bring it down when it starts. Needs met. What does this have to do with what I just said about conflict management? Needs met. Needs met. The temperature for my body feels good. My thirst has been quenched. My sleep was pretty good last night. My voice is getting heard. My opinions matter. My needs are met. There's nothing to push up against. Needs met. So we're coming down to how to look for the unique potential and be nourishing the unique potential of the individuals in the classroom. And in the nourishment of needs met, we have just put down a fertile ground where conflict is least likely to breed. Now, conflict can be even small conflict of somebody resisting a direction or ignoring a redirection or poking at their friend. But when we want to have a classroom management, we want to look at conflict prevention, and the nugget of that is needs met. Let's hone in on that again for a second. Universally based needs, like hydration, uniquely experienced by each, like someone's about to get sick, their body's actually asking for more hydration, or yesterday they didn't drink enough, they need more today, or it's a particularly rainy day, that body needs less, or everyone has a different metabolism, right? So the universal need is uniquely experienced. Needs met, prevention of conflict and escalation. So now if you're still with me and can even imagine how this graphic I'm painting in the air with my hands makes sense, then how do we meet needs and develop the unique individual potential of the child without creating some kind of scenario where we think we need to be one-on-one with each child? That is a puzzle that we definitely have some solutions for. We could absolutely co-create solutions for. But first we have to understand why we would see each child as having some unique set of needs based on universal needs and their own unique potential, and how that filters into our conflict prevention, classroom management. If you can see all that links, then you're ready to consider and co-create solutions for how each child can be seen and brought to their greatest potential, even when they're in a group of unique others. So let's come back to thinking of some basic human needs. And this can even be an exercise for some of you who are watching this video as a learning opportunity. What do you know are some basic human needs that you have in common with your neighbors, with your friends, with your own children, with your own elders? What are some basic human needs? Think as simply as thirst, as good, solid hydration, and think about how that can be different for each metabolism. That's the unique need, which will give birth to the unique potential. So now we have classroom management, greatest unique potential. What we can do is use the upping of the attention to the needs that will develop their greatest potential. When we up our attention over here, then classroom management doesn't have to be done by keeping things away. No, stop, we don't do that. That's inappropriate. That's disrespectful. That doesn't work. The classroom management doesn't have to be based in what we keep away. It can be taken care of by what we nurture. Needs met, developing the unique potential of everyone involved in our group, because that could include the supervisory or lead part of the group as well as the learner part of the group. How can we nurture their unique potential as exactly conflict prevention, which will exactly be beefing up the teacher's understandable, expected goal of classroom management?